You seem quite happy with that result.
Fucking result.
Yeah, but cui bono? Who benefits?
Cui gives a shit. It's got a friggin' bow on it.
I think you are a cop, my son.
Hi everyone, I'm Anna, your cinephile host. Many of you might know that the movie The Departed is a remake of the 2002 Hong Kong film Infernal Affairs. But do you know the meaning of the movie title? Why is it called The Departed? Some said it's because every action and consequence happens due to the death of someone or because someone has departed. Well, it's quite true in terms of the result of almost everyone in the movie. Almost all the big stars are dead. Jack Nicholson, Matt Damon, Leonardo DiCaprio, Martin Sheen, all the characters they play in the movie except Alec Baldwin and Mark Wahlberg all departed. After graduating from the police academy in 2006, Colin Sullivan, played by Matt Damon, is designated to the Special Investigations Unit as a state police detective of Massachusetts. His first and only major mission is to bring mob boss Frank Costello, that's Jack Nicholson, into justice. But the police don't know that Sullivan is actually a mole set up by Costello.
Now what I need you to do, you get me information on the people who were with you last night, your crew. Get me social security numbers, get me full names.
Give you? Who the fuck do you work for?
All right, Frank. All right, I'm sorry. If you could please, what I need are SS numbers, DOBs, just all the pedigree information so I can run it on my end and we can ID the prick. If you can just get me that information, what I can do is I can just run, we're gonna handle it. I can handle it.
Calm down or you're shooting your pants. I'll get you the records and whatnot.
Along with Sullivan, after graduation, William Billy Costigan Jr., played by Leonardo DiCaprio, is recruited by Captain Queenan, that's Martin Sheen, and Staff Sergeant Dignam, played by Mark Wahlberg, to go undercover because his family has close ties to organized crime, making him a perfect infiltrator.
So what do? There's money behind this operation. You won't be paid as a regular cop, but there's a bonus involved. Tax-free. We can't conceal that you were a trainee. You'll be convicted of a crime. We're thinking a guilty plea to assault and battery would make sense.
Given your nature?
You'll do enough jail time to convince anyone this is no setup. You'll be on probation, see a court-ordered shrink, the whole 9 yards.
To respond to the request from Sullivan, Costello gives Sullivan an envelope containing personal information on his crew members. But Sullivan still cannot find out who is the rat in the group of Costello. In the meantime, in a sting operation set up by Sullivan, Captain Queenan is dropped from a roof of a building to death by the crew of Costello, and the furious Dignam believes that Sullivan is responsible for Queenan's death.
Captain, I got reason to believe that Queenan got killed by his own fucking undercover.
That's a fucking lie.
He has fucking information in a locked file, as did Captain Queenan. I need access to those files.
Hey, I forgot the password, but if you want to come down to the garage with me, I'd be happy to give it to you.
That's a fucking lie. Nobody calls me a liar. Shut up!
Work with the tech guys to unlock those files. Dignam, take a leave of absence.
Take a leave of what?
Queenan is dead. I'm your boss now.
I don't give a fuck. I'd rather hand in my papers first.
World needs plenty of bartenders. 2 weeks with pay.
Good.
After the fight, Dignam resigned. Through Queenan's diary, Sullivan found that Costello is a protected informant of the FBI. Sullivan is worried about his own identity being revealed. At the same time, Costigan also found that Costello is an informant of the FBI. Not for long, with Costigan's help, Costello is traced to a cocaine drop-off where a gunfight erupts between the crew and the police. Most of the mob crew are killed. Costello, confronted by Sullivan, admits he's an FBI informant, and Sullivan kills him.
This happened. You're an FBI informant? Are you fucking kidding me?
Grow up. Of course I talked to the FBI.
Do they know who I am?
I never gave up anybody who wasn't going down anyway. Nobody knows nothing.
Frank. 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 Do they know about me?
I know about you, Cully. You know I'd never give you up. You're like a...
What, like a son? To you? Is that what this is about? All that murdering and fucking and no sons.
With the operation wrapped up, Costigan goes to Sullivan to restore his true identity, but he notices the envelope from Costello on Sullivan's desk and realizes Sullivan is Costello's mole and flees. A few days later, Costigan arranges to meet Sullivan at the building where Queenan died, where he holds Sullivan at gunpoint. But a guy from Special Investigations Unit arrives and kills Costigan. This guy tells Sullivan that he is a second mole for Costello. Sullivan then kills the guy and frames him as the only mole.
Did you think you were the only one he had on the inside? Costello was gonna sell us to the FBI. It's you and me now, you understand? We gotta take care of each other, you understand? Yeah.
As you have seen, almost all the big shots in the movie have departed. It is quite reasonable to have such a title for it, The Departed, isn't it? And I suppose that you have some idea of the Latin cui bono. It's often used in English. After you watch this episode, I'd like to ask you, cui bono? Who benefits? For whom do we make this? Cui bono? Well, thanks for watching this episode. You can find more on Funday website. Stay tuned and see you next time.
You becoming a policeman?
Oh, you mean Stephanie was the only one who came to my father's funeral? That Stephanie?
Yeah, that's Stephanie.
Not much to it, Uncle Edward.
Well, you're trying to prove something to the family?
When you say the family, who do you mean exactly? You?
Do you need some money for the funeral?
When my mother dies, we don't have any more connection.